What's going on YouTube? It's your girl Shelly back with another video, you guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. And on my channel, you guys, I discuss a lot of business topics, money management topics, lifestyle, and also how to become a millionaire. If you're interested in those topics, definitely make sure you subscribe to your girl's channel and also put on that post notification bell so you'll be alerted when I'm uploading all of my new content. Also, make sure you follow your girl on all of her social media platforms at Shelly Barber 77. Okay, let's go ahead and get into the video for today. As you guys can tell from the title, I will be giving you some different tips on how to reduce your monthly expenses. Now, in my other videos, you guys, I'm always talking about different investment options, buying houses, and etc. But I totally forgot that a lot of people might not have the fundamental pieces down packed, which will include you knowing exactly how your financial situation is. So in order for you to determine that, it's best for you to start utilizing a lot of these tips to get you into a better financial situation. So let's go ahead and get into tip number one. So tip number one will include you actually living below your means. So a lot of rich people is actually doing this right now. So basically this will include you actually not allowing your expenses to exceed how much is actually coming in. So for an example, say if you're making $5,000 per month, your expenses should not be $5,000, $6,000. You don't want to be in a negative space when it comes to your finances. And the reason why is because you want to make sure you have a surplus of money either every month or for most months. And the reason why is because you want to be able to allow your money to make money for you, and you also want to get to a point where you're financially free as well. You don't want to be putting yourself in a rat race, which is basically mean like living check to check. You don't want to be like that. So in order to know whether or not you're living above or below your means, that's when you need to start utilizing tip number two. So tip number two will actually creating a personal budget for yourself to determine how much is coming in and also how much is leaving out. Now in the description box below, I will be providing the Excel sheet that I currently use that helps me with determining how my monthly expenses are. So with this Excel sheet, you guys, I'm able to put in all of my income and investments, and then I'm also able to put in all of my expenses. Now I take that income and investment amount and I subtract it by all of my expenses. So if you're in the green, which basically means that that number is positive, that means you're in a great financial situation. Now if it's in the red, that means that either your money is either at zero, you have no extra money at the end of the month, or it's in negatives. You don't want it to be in the negatives, you guys, but like I said, we all been there, because I definitely have been there a couple times, you know. So you don't want to be in that type of predicament, because like I said, you're going to be in that rat race. You don't want to be living check to check. Now once you create yourself a personal budget, that's when you want to make sure you're putting in actual numbers. You don't want to put in no estimated numbers, because if you put in estimated numbers, it's not going to really truly show you how your financial situation is going. So definitely make sure you're putting in all accurate numbers. Then we have tip number three, you guys. So tip number three is actually figuring out how your expenses is going. So say if you're going out to eat too much or taking too many vacations, it truly evaluates where exactly your money is going. You don't want it to be going towards unnecessary bills that you're currently not using or that you're using too much of. So definitely take that into consideration. So then we have tip number four, which is actually reducing or removing unnecessary expenses. So say if you're not going to that gym, remove it off of your expenses. If you're not using that Netflix account, remove it off your expenses. If your car payment is too high, try to look to see if you can refinance it, or even if your car insurance is too high, see if other vendors will offer you a better rate so you can be able to save towards your monthly expenses. And also during this time as well, you guys, if you are making purchases, try to use cashback offers, coupons, and people that truly know me know I'm a coupon queen, honey. So I'm always gonna use coupons to help me with saving money as well. So then we have tip number five. So after you figure out all of your expenses and you remove all those things that you don't need anymore, you want to try to increase your income and also your investments. And the reason why you want to do this is because try to use all those hobbies that you love and enjoy and turn those into income streams. So say if you love love taking pictures, become an influencer or a brand ambassador. If you love recording videos, try to create a YouTube channel for yourself. Or even if you love to cook, you know, sell them dinners. There's plenty of people selling dinners out here, okay? So definitely turn that into another hustle of yours and be able to increase your revenue streams. So then after you increase your revenue streams, that's when you want to go into tip number 6. So you want to budget appropriately all of your wants. So during this time, you guys, you always want to be making sure you're using the 50-30-20 rule. So basically what this entails is that for your income, you want to be using 50% of that towards all of your needs. So having a house, paying for your electric bill, paying for your car insurance, and etc. And then your 30% will go towards all of your investments. So if you're investing in that whole life insurance policy or that high interest savings account or those moneymaker accounts, that's where the investments will go. And then you have that last 20% for all of your wants. So if you're going on vacation or buying that new Birkin bag or whatever your wants are, that's where you'll use that extra 20%. So basically, you guys, you want to be making sure that you're budgeting yourself appropriately so you don't be putting yourself in the red. So those are basically all my tips that I have to help you guys with saving towards all of your monthly expenses. I hope that this video was super helpful to you guys. If you do have any questions or concerns, definitely make sure you comment them down below, or you can also send me a DM on all of my social media platforms at ShellyBarber77. Thank you guys so much for watching, and make sure you like this video and subscribe to your girl's channel, and I look forward to seeing you guys in my next video. Bye.